Friday! You made it through your first week of online learning. I am impressed with myself, and I'm impressed with you and Miss Gallagher and Miss Thursky. We rock. All right, so this is when the division rule for exponential notation gets a little more difficult. If you notice in our first problem, right off the bat, I'm going to ask you what's your base, and you should be thinking, how do I choose? Well, it's because you have two separate bases, and that's fine. You're still going to follow the rule. No inventing math. So our first tip to you guys on this is to make sure you set it up in vertical form, which just means put the first one on top of the other one so that you can see that the H's are lined up and the K's are lined up. It's going to help you so much. And if you notice, I took that K that had nothing floating on it and I gave it that exponent of 1 because I know when there is no exponent, there's actually an invisible exponent of 1, and that way I don't mess that part of the problem up. As we slide over, we're going to now take our rule and apply it. Well, let's deal with one base at a time. So our first math problem here, when we have h to the 6th over h to the 5th, we're going to keep that h, keep that base, and we're going to subtract the exponents. So that is what our math would look like for that first part. Now guys, as you get better at this, you don't need to show this part. This is just for your instruction. So h to the 6th minus 5, and then the second math problem is k to the 2nd minus 1. I kept my other base and I subtracted my exponents. Final answer. Well, we've got h to the 1st, k to the 1st. Do we need to show those ones? No, guys, and you shouldn't show those ones. So final answer is going to be nice, clean HK. All right, let's take a look at the bottom. A little bit more difficult. It's because of those numbers out in front. You see the 28 and the 7? Are they part of your base? Are they part of, is it 28M as a base and 7M as a base? No, and why not? There's no parentheses keeping them together. So we call that 28 and that 7 coefficients. And really, guys, you're going to treat them just like regular old numbers. So when you go to set up your vertical formation, which just looks like this, I'm just setting the first number on top of the other number. That 28 and that 7 are just plain old coefficients. And in the world of exponents, coefficients get divided when you're dividing, or coefficients get multiplied when you're multiplying. And here we're dividing, so we're just going to get rid of them right off the bat and divide those out. So what's 28 divided by 7? 4. Now you don't have to mess with those anymore. They're gone. Now you have to deal with your exponent rule. Well, once again, this looks like just like the HK problem because you've got two different bases. So you're going to do your subtraction twice. So you're going to have m to the 7th minus 3 because you kept the base of m and you're subtracting the exponents. And then you're going to have d to the 4 minus 2. Final answer, 4 stays out in front, that coefficient, and you get m to the 4th, d to the 2nd. All right, that's video 1. Hope you enjoyed it. I sure did.